Lakers are on a 3-game winning streak, but a lot of attention is on LeBron's playing time. He's averaging the fewest minutes of his career so far this season. But Luke Walton even said, quote, "There's definitely times that I take him out and he seems frustrated." Kobe Bryant, Magic Johnson, they both said recently that LeBron might be doing too much. So he responded yesterday. Let's hear it.
I don't know what asking me to do too much is, to be honest. I just play my game. I understand the logic behind it. I understand, what Magic and Kobe is saying, because we want to continue to grow the young guys. We want to see how much our young guys can grow and be the best, they can be. I mean, Magic and Kobe know who I am. I know who I am. They know what they're going to get out of me. That is, you know what you're going to get out of me every game. Am I going to play well every game? Am I going to shoot the ball well every game? No, but you know who I am, and when it's time to, when it's really, really, really money time, you know who is going to be there. So, we got guys that just want to continue to develop and guys that continue to, get better and better just from experience. They haven't had a lot of experience. So I think that's, people are trying to blow it out of proportion, like, okay, why do you have LeBron if you don't want to use them? Unless the guys are just, they don't understand the logic behind it.
Now joined by FS1 NBA analyst Kenyon Martin. Kenyon, thanks for joining the show today.
Welcome back.
It's been a while.
Good to have you.
It's been a while.
So when you look at this situation, are the Lakers relying too much on LeBron or not enough?
I think they are relying on him as much as they need him. If they wasn't relying on him how they need to, then they wouldn't be 14-9. They wouldn't be on a 3-game win streak. He's averaging 35 minutes a night. That's not like he's playing 22. Right. Like he's playing less minutes. Like it's not a significant difference there. When he's out there, he's going to be himself. Like he said, he's going to play his game. He doesn't know no other way how to go about it. Those other guys have to fit in my opinion.
It is, and he mentioned it's a fine line. Do I take the game over while suppressing Ingram and Lonzo and Kuzma? Or do I let them figure it out and then we lose and then everybody says, well, LeBron, why don't you take the game over? You're the best player in the game. So he's constantly trying to walk that tightrope. But at the end of the day, he has to be him. What made him great? And what makes him great is not only can he score the basketball, but he's willing to facilitate. Yeah. Sometimes he's willing to facilitate to a fault. Yeah. And we like Bron. In that situation, Bron, hey, don't look to get anybody else involved. You take it over. And he's constantly having to deal with that. And I get it, he's like, bro, I pay all this money. It's reported that he pays $2 million a year for trainers and cooking and physios. He's like, I gear myself to play as many minutes as absolutely necessary. On some nights, it might be 30. On other nights, it might be 40, 41. So don't just because, well, we're going to just play LeBron 35 minutes. He's like, nah, I'm good. Because I played the most minutes the last 2 years, and then it came playoff time, I played the most minutes in the playoff. So I'm good. But Luke and Magic is thinking like, well, bruh, you in year 16. He's like, so I'm going to be in year 17, year 18, and I'm still going to be cooking folks, get them 38 and 39 minutes a game if I need to.
You know what it is? Luke is a newer head coach, and these younger players have been pacified and babied and all that. That's what they're used to.
Right.
LeBron cut from a different cloth than those guys.
Okay.
He's going to do whatever it takes to win.
Right.
And he wants to be out there to do that. He's not going to let them pacify him. He's not going to let them baby him when not necessary. If he needs a break, I'm pretty sure he'll go to them and be like, listen, I need a couple minutes, or I need a game, or whatever the case may be, or I need to go back down to Miami like he did in Cleveland for 2 weeks and rejuvenate. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be.
Okay, so
but I don't think he's going to allow it.
This man sitting to my left was cut from old school cloth. He was a tough guy. And I look back at your minutes played. I look back at 03-04. You made the All-Star team that year, and you averaged the career high 35 minutes a game. Not huge minutes. Were you exhausted from that year? Did it wear you out? I'm going to doubt it, but you tell me.
Nah, not at all.
I mean, you don't even remember.
I was young. I was younger than him as well.
That's correct.
But not at all.
So LeBron James has come to L.A. without a bona fide co-star, right? Is there even a second banana that we can see yet on this team? No, they're a bunch of talented kids. They're talented kids, but they're still just kids. They're still trying to find their way. And then there are a bunch of cast-offs, and some of the cast-offs got some game. JaVale has just stunned me with what he's brought, and Tyson Chandler is bringing a whole lot as a defensive anchor to this team. So it's young and it's old, but in the middle is that guy, and he's still that guy. You still think he's the best player on the planet, right?
Yep.
He is still the king. So to me, he looks great. His body looks good. I'm going to knock on wood for him because he's never had a major injury in his career. So it's not, there's nothing he has to baby through, right? I got a bad knee. I got a bad shoulder. My back, I guess his back sometimes bothers him a little bit, but it doesn't seem like it's
They've been
chronic.
carrying franchise for 16 years. Of course he got a bad
Right? All right. So, given all that, I don't know why he wouldn't average higher minutes. It's just what he came here to do. I don't get. I know he's in his 16th year, but you say he's got a big store of vibranium, right? A big stock of it, right?
Yeah.
So,
Be okay.
so that works, right?
Definitely.
$2 million a year, he should be able to play 40 minutes.
Okay. Well, okay? So I got no problem, and we talk about ball in his hand. I want to see the ball in his hand just like every time down the floor because he was born to have the ball in his hand. It's what he does. He initiates. He does score some, but he can facilitate. It just should all work through him. He should be the point guard. So I don't have any problem with that until, let me finish this. Don't ever bring me the excuse once you hit the postseason that he's tired. I don't want to hear that because he shouldn't be tired in the postseason. Like the excuse is gone away, and Luke's kind of taken the excuse away from him because he's pulling him for a couple of minutes every fourth quarter to try to keep him fresh,
Because,
right?
but here's the thing. If LeBron James were to accept playing these 30, 35 minutes and they lose, what is everybody going to say? See, I told you.
Yeah.
He didn't come to win. This is a
Business.
vacation.
It's a business
He came
trip.
to be Michael B. Jordan.
Who said that?
Don't worry about it. I don't know who said it.
That's a good line.
You told me not to speak for you, so I don't know who said it. But now he wants to play more.
Yeah.
He wants to win. See what LeBron he won't let the young guys grow. So what is he to do, Skip? How does he make everybody happy? Sure, it'd be great for him to play 32 minutes, average 35 points a night, shoot 50+% from the floor, and instead of being 14-9, they'd be 20-3. But that's not realistic.
Well, if you're the best player on the planet, I think it's very realistic.
So when Kevin Durant's the best player on the planet, why didn't they go 7-7 without Steph?
Well, he's had some big issues going on with one of his teammates.
No, you can't have issues. If you're the best player, you're supposed to be able to overlook that, overcome that.
Really?
My guy, they've been talking about him. I'm sure everybody didn't get along with him, but he just go out there and do his thing.
Well, he does do his thing.
Well, in a lesser conference, but I won't start there.
Where you at right now?
I get it right now.
Good point.
I get it, but year one.
Let me ask you a question.
Listen, year one.
Let me ask you a question, K. I want your honest opinion.
Yes.
Was LeBron James the best player in the Eastern Conference or the best player in the NBA?
Best player in the NBA.
Okay.
But it helps when you're in the
Don't do that. Skip. Why you do
It helps.
So when Michael Jordan was in the Eastern Conference,
when it was
player
the
in the NBA.
West, it was the equivalent of the West.
Magic Johnson was the best player in the Western Conference when they really only had a couple of teams, Skip.
That's true. I'll give you that. We're not talking about Magic Johnson,
Well, why we not?
even though he's LeBron's boss. But
Okay.
right?
LeBron's going to, guess what? In 10 years from now, LeBron's going to be somebody's boss.
I think he's going to be bigger than a basketball team's boss. He's going to like own the world.
Yeah, he's going
right?
to own the NBA team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he might.
They say he's worth like $500 million right now.
So I'm good with all this until I hear LeBron brag about, and this is the quote, last year I played every single game, then he repeated it, every single game. Who cares? Whoa. Michael Jordan played every single game 9 times in his career. What are we talking about? To your point, spoiled kids? Like, does that work in today's NBA where I played every single game? Well, once upon a time, not that long ago, everybody played every single game.
Well, people bring it up because it's him.
Yeah.
You know, because he's never done it and things like that. So people bring it up.
So he
and
did it
people,
for the first time in his 15th year?
Yeah, but people pay attention to stuff like that nowadays, man. That's
they
part
swallow
of
it, or
that's
they-
part of the analytics of sports.
Can I ask you a question, Skip Baylor? If you had a problem with LeBron James saying he played every minute of a Game 7, did you have a problem with Michael Jordan mentioning? Hold on, let me finish. Don't cut me off. No. If you had a problem with LeBron James saying he played every minute in a Game 7, I just need to know from me and for Kenyon and for Jenny, did you have a problem with Michael Jordan mentioning in his Hall of Fame speech that he played a Game 6 or Game 5 with 102 fever? Did you have a problem with that?
He did that.
Well, LeBron James played every minute of Game 7. He did that.
Did he have a temperature more than 98.6?
You see what you did, Skip Baylor?
What? I didn't do anything. I just answered your question.
I'm just asking, do you have a problem with Michael saying that?
I'm glad you brought this up because I didn't get to read that quote, but he was bragging yesterday. He said, I played a Game 7 of the finals and I damn near played every minute. So what? You should play every minute of Game 7. Is there a Game 8? Is there a Game 9?
Michael Jordan
It's over.
Michael Jordan should have played. with 102 fever.
He did.
Okay, then.
He dominated the whole game.
And so what's a triple-double in the game 7? Is that domination?
Not if you need somebody to hit the last.
Oh, don't do that.
Right?
Don't do that,
Well,
Skip.
come on.
Don't do that, Skip.
Well, he can stuff the stat sheet like nobody
What you
who ever played
mean?
this game.
What you
It's
mean?
okay. So I played 47 minutes in game 7.
So what? So what's
What else are you supposed to
If
do?
you don't mind me asking, if he's out there for 37, 38 minutes, 40 minutes in the playoffs on most nights, what's he supposed to do? So you know what? I don't want this assist because if I get a triple-double, I don't want this rebound. People are going to say I'm stuffing the stat sheet, and all I care about is that.
I don't care about the playoffs. I care about some Tuesday night at Orlando when he used to be in Cleveland, and he would play 42 minutes and have a triple-double, and I'd say, you were ahead by 35.
But I say, but then why you just complained about him not playing enough minutes?
Okay,
And
no, that was in Cleveland. That's
Okay.
when they had the cakewalk to the finals, and
No,
then I would have to hear in the postseason, he's running out of gas.
When you heard that?
Baloney.
Don't do this,
No, he's not running out of gas.
plays the most-
Or did he leave his gas in Orlando on that Tuesday night?
He plays the most minutes in the playoffs every year, Skip.
Okay, that's fine. But the last 2 years, he played the most minutes in all of basketball.
And he still put foots in folks.
Well, in the Eastern, he did. Now it's a new ball game.
You know,
He got to be out there, man. Listen, he's gonna play the minutes. He has to be out there.
Yes.
In order for his teams to be successful, he has to be on the floor.
You make it seem like that B.I. and Kuzma is KD and Anthony Davis.
I didn't say
Not
that.
quite the same.
Yeah, exactly. So he got to play.
Although when he says when the money's really on the
there.
time, you know who's going to be there? And I'm
Yeah.
tking Kuzma? I
You
don't
know what, Skip, man?
On that note,
You do know.
Kenyon, thank you for joining us. Why is Klay Thompson taking more shots at the Cavs? We'll discuss.